is amazing. Go live. All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's show. I am so happy you are here. I just want to say that it is Thursday. I don't know if you guys realize that, but yeah, it's Thursday, and I am, oh goodness, I'm tired. I woke up this morning and I was like, it's not Friday. So, anyways, without further ado, let's get this party started. This is going to be one of our fun events today. Not a lot of news, just more of what's going on in the community. So, I will be tuning into the community comment. Community comments in a minute. So for today's community spotlight, I want to highlight my friend Bob. Bob was selected for today because today I will be doing a live stream with him where we will be deciding what he's going to wear for his 50-mile bike ride. So I thought it would be a good day to show him some love. If you are not following him, he is an active member of the XRP community and worthy of all of the love that you can bring him, because I'm not sure he's going to feel loved by the time we get through tonight's stream. So, with that, we will lead into some news because this show is all about how Bob's life matters. So, I don't know if you know, but Bob is a university student. Not only does he work nonstop, it seems, but he is also a university student. So that's a great tie-in to the fact that Ripple has extended its university investment program to Japan. I think everybody knows about this, the Ripple's University Blockchain Research Initiative, but it has been reported as of yesterday that the Kyoto University and the University of Tokyo have joined Ripple's University Blockchain Research Initiative. So they are now boasting 33 participants. I know that previously this program had just been limited to schools within the United States. So it's great to see this program rolling out. You know, the big thing for me that I see with this program doesn't speak so much to new innovations coming out right now, but if you think 4 years out, when these college students graduate in computer science, they're going to be computer scientists and cryptologists that know and understand the Ripple blockchain. They're going to be ready to step into those jobs in different companies around the globe where people are trying to implement the XRP ledger. So this is great news. On Bob Moneybags' stream here, I went and did some scrolling. I found this retweet that he had put out. Oh goodness, Leon. We'll just go with Leon. We'll call him Leon today. Has published the 2019 demographic results. This was built out based on a survey, an anonymous survey that was done within our community. Let me retweet this out now. Actually, I already have that ready. Let me silence that. We don't need to be hearing about that. But yeah, I thought this was really interesting. So I had to stop my researching this morning and go and read this article. If you haven't checked out this report that's been released, it's really interesting. The XRP community survey was conducted via a Google form. Participants could only fill out the form once and were required to sign into their Google account to do so. The form was initially shared to the public on June 12th and remained open until July 28th. I didn't even know this was out there. Like, interestingly enough, I didn't know I could participate in this. So I am not one of the people on here. So I am a female. I am young. I'm in the group that isn't represented here, and I'll point that out in a second. So as you can see, the majority of people who filled out the report were from the United States. But this is something that I found shocking. We have no super young people. We have no young people in here. So this tells me that Aiden and Alex Cobb didn't fill this out, and a bunch of other people that I found that are actually pretty young in our community. Scrolling down, there was one other thing. This I also thought was really interesting. How did you hear about XRP? I don't want you guys to see all of it. I want you to go check it out because this deserves a lot of attention. So I'll be tweeting something out about this in a little bit. But most people report that they learned about XRP through social media. The second largest group, 28%, report they learned about it through friends. And in regards to people who found out about it on TV, that's a lowly 1.3%. So if you're ever wondering if media is helping to drive attention to this, my answer to that is not yet. So as I promised, this is going to be an interesting show. I am very interested in what 30-year-olds, 30 to 70-year-olds, I think is what we are. Right? Yep. A bunch of older people um, are going to dress our dear friend Bob Moneybags in for his 50-mile bike. And I don't know if he still has it up here. I don't see it. Sorry for this massive scrolling, but the reason that we are able to uh, dress up Bob in this amazing outfit is because we as a community raised over 3,000 XRP for the XRP Tree Project, which will help to make the XRP system, ecosystem, carbon neutral. So as transactions are going from one place to another, and the validators are online running servers, that have an environmental impact are running, the trees planted by the XRP Tree Project will help minimize that impact to the environment. This is pretty stellar and a big move by people in the XRP community to just create an environmentally friendly project, even though it's like super awesome technology advancement. So before I jump into the next, so if you don't know, tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, we will be working together to help figure out what Bob Moneybags will be wearing. And, to anybody who's in the stream and helped, even dropped one little drop to help us reach the goal of 300,000 XRP raised for this project, I just want to say a big thank you. Thank you for jumping on board. Thank you for getting involved. And I raised the bar on this one because we're going to have fun with it. So before I go any further, let me jump into the comments and see who's here because I have a surprise. Ooh, I have a surprise for you. I have a surprise for you. So first person in the chat today was Baba Shipes. Thank you so much, Baba Shipes. Good to have you here. Do you sleep here? No, I don't sleep here, but I feel like it sometimes. Something clever, you are number 2, but number 1 in my heart, my friend. Nordic Ann, pleasure to have you here. Ahmed Ali, life is a flower. Oh my goodness, I heart you. Life is a flower. Awesome to have you here, and I'm here to help you grow your cryptocurrency understanding. We've got Notorious XRP. Awesome to have you here. Great video yesterday. If you guys didn't see Notorious's video that was launched yesterday, and your hopium balloon on where we're going isn't large enough, you need to hop over to his channel because that video was off the chain. Honestly, it was fantastic. I love the way that Notorious XRP puts together videos because when he puts together, when they, she, will be gender neutral here, but I think he's a guy. When he puts together videos, he intermixes awesome cinematography with facts, right? With sound bites from news that we've had drop that helps us understand the cinematic elements that are there, right? And these are the videos that I love that just remind me why I'm engaged in this community. So Notorious, thank you so much for jumping into my stream today. We have Carl Lewis here, and you can call me Ray. Awesome to have you here. XRP Puerto Rico, fantastic to have you here. XRP The Standard Production, great to have you here. The Hodl Review, oh my goodness, great to have you here. And I love the new logos that Extra Hardcore has put together for you. I think they're going to look awesome on your channel. So I'm sad that a couple other people are not here. I am a guy. Okay, so Notorious XRP is a guy. Dude, all the way, guy, which is fantastic. We love guys. We love gals. We love it all. So we won't go there. I'm not going there. I have more fun things to talk about today. So show. Yes. Show. How do I click that? There we go. Ooh, Bubba Shipe says, watch my nephew on the PGA Tour today, Bud Colley, I hope I said his name right, as he will be playing in the Wingham Championship. Go, Bud. I am so excited. I will try and tune into that. That should probably be on the TVs at work today. And yes, so Crawfish XRP, I am so happy you dropped in. If you are here and listening, just take a second and put your name in the chat so we can give you a shout out because I have a big announcement here. So we looked at the demographics. We know who's going to be voting on this. So this is going to get cray cray. But I want to lead you over to all things XRP because in preparation for this, I have done something special. I truly believe in voting. I think it's your right and obligation to vote, and we could get into a long discussion about that. But I think it's your right, and every everything should be closed. You should be forced to eat at home that day, and then just go out and vote. So I tried to make it easy, give everybody a chance to participate. So I am announcing, and let's see what's on here because I don't have control over it. Oh, somebody's already put an entry in here. I got to change the text on the top of this because it was coming soon. It's now here. But I want people to go out here and add things to this poll. And if you see something out here that you think Bob should be biking in, and he's going to be doing his bike in probably about 2 weeks. And from what I understand, we're going to get pictures of him as he's getting on his bike. We're going to get pictures to prove that he is biking in our outfit, and we're going to get beautiful pictures of his bike ride as well. So this promises to be interesting. And to show everybody how to use this form for tonight's voting, because I want it to be fun, um, I have brought up the poll and the different things that we decided to put on here, or the things that you stated that in Twitter that you wanted to see him wearing. We're going to add them to the list today, so you can see how that works. So without further ado, let's keep going. Aaron, thank you. So here is your shout out, my friend. All right, so a clown face. I can't believe that's on top. I definitely want a tutu. So when you first come here, and let me see if I can do this. New incognito window. Okay, so just give me 30 seconds, my friends. Let me do this so that it is easy for you to see. So, window capture. I'm just going to change which window it is looking at. I need to go here. Sorry, sorry, sorry. I would sing, but I can't sing and type at the same time. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to all things XRP Bob, because Bob lives matter, and it'll bring you to a page. So I'm trying to, oh man. Well, I didn't practice this part very well. But when you go to all things XRP/Bob, you will be presented with a list, that'll just ask you, who are you, right? It's an overlay that lays on this page and it'll say, who are you? And there, for maximum fun, put in your Twitter handle. And you don't have to put R, at, but if you just put, like, for example, I put Sincerely George. So when I put something in here, it's going to show up as something that I entered. So we have something clever, oh, I don't know if you guys can see that. You obviously can. So from that, I want you to realize that it is very easy to use. And we have a guilt suit on here already added by something clever. So you go in, you enter in your Twitter handle. That way your friends on Twitter will know, that you've been out here. They can vote for your stuff. This item, I think that I support it. So I am going to heart it as a guilt suit. That's what he should be wearing. So I spent some time trying to figure out how to create this poll because I don't want us leaving a larger digital footprint all over the globe of who we are. So when you go to the website, you're not going to be required to, enter in a username and password or an email. None of that is happening. Instead, you just enter the name by whom you want to be, entering your items, and it'll show up, right? So no login required, super easy. Bubba Shipes adds an oxygen mask. We love him. We don't want him to die. Exactly. Let me get a tutu on here before I lose the opportunity. That was my big thing when I first got things going here. So Pre-Pro Tuck, good morning. Good to have you here. Bob, awesome to have you here. We are working on building out the survey of what you of your attire. So I'm so happy you're here, but don't pay too much attention to the survey over here. You already know some of these things that we're planning on putting you in. So a tutu has been added, as you guys are well aware. And early voting is open now, people. If you want to go and add something to our list of things that should be added, you need to add it now. RTV, thank you so much for joining and thank you for adding an entry to our survey. I like what you added. Anthony Jackson, great to have you here. You're not first, man. You're first in my heart, but you're not first. Kuju Kings, awesome to have you here. So we've added a tutu. Gaming Crypto XRP also added some ears. So we have cat ears that we need to go over here and add. So we have cat ears. These are things that when we were fundraising, people were throwing out as ideas of what Bob should wear. And we raised, Bob had put out a challenge. He said, if you could raise 2,000 XRP, I will wear anything. So I said, anything? Ooh, anything. Community, help me. Help me. We can dress Bob in anything. And you guys showed up. So we have the tutu, we have the ears. What else do we have? Oh, a tiara. Yes. Another donor to our charity recommended a tiara. So Tiara is now on the list and available for voting. We also have fishnet stockings. Now, I don't know if you had, donated XRP for the fishnet stockings, but fishnet stockings are on the list. Oh, RTB, you know how big the top of my heart is? The VIP section, you are there. You're actually big in my brain. I'm a sapiosexual, right? One of those people that care about what people, how people think, right? We've talked about that. An XRP cape, I love that one. I love that one. What else do we have? So we added the fishnets, and ooh, I didn't have time. I don't know if you guys saw the tweet about the XRP bones or 1,000 XRP bones thong, but the idea of also putting Bob Moneybags in a thong has been presented. So we need to add that to the list. Would hate to omit some great things. XRP, no, 1,000 bones, XRP thong. There we go. We have that. Oh, Trouble just got here. Yes, Trouble is here. Anthony Jackson, you need to remind Bob that his life matters. I know that there is an image out there that you have about Bob's life mattering. Please send that to him. He needs that reminder today. So, since I got started, we have a couple of people that have joined. Carl Luce, I think I gave you a shout out. Thank you for being here. Bob Moneybags, it's awesome to have you here. RTV, Anthony Jackson, Something Clever, and I also have, and I love this woman, Nordic Ann. Nordic Ann is in the house, and if she puts a tweet out there on our chat, I want you to show her some love. We were talking behind the scenes before, and not before this stream, but another stream. She's like, "How do you jump into the chat?" Right? Like, wow, everybody's talking out there. How do you jump in? And that girl has some words. Like, she is a great communicator and always raises the fun. So, Nordic Ann, I want to thank you for being here today. So, what else should we go shopping for? We Are Notorious t-shirt. Ooh, I like that one. That is a great one. What do you guys think? We Are Notorious XRP shirt. I like that. I like that. I've already been thinking about how we could pull together that thong because, Bob's life matters. I don't know if you guys are mindful of that, but his life matters. So, what has got you guys thinking today? It's Thursday, and I'm wondering when moon. I'm doing all these things to continue having fun until when moon, and things have gotten really busy for me. And yeah, I don't know if you guys are aware. I don't think I've mentioned this already, but I've been contemplating a new job opportunity, and it's really awesome. This week has been really cool because a lot of different opportunities have been coming up. Great ways to direct my energy. I have a lot of energy. I don't know if you can tell, but different ways to direct my energy and, really on dream fulfillment. And as I wait for more amazing things to be added to the poll, I hope everybody's figuring it out. If you're having problems, now's the time to ask. I want to make sure you know how to do this later on. But yeah, as you step into your dreams and start, take one step towards what you want in life, it's like life opens up and says, "Oh, you want that? Here you go." And so it's really awesome to, be, living the fulfillment of my dream right now by having a live stream, having a conversation with the community, having Crypto Erie in my stream. Um, it's just awesome. And, I'm really blessed because the job that I do at work is actually another dream fully realized. Fully realized. Yeah, that's a head scratching moment. Not fully realized because I wouldn't be considering another job opportunity. One interesting thing is I used to work for VeriSign, which is an old company. I'm aging myself by saying that. It's a security, and when I worked for them, they were really into telecom. I worked in their telecom division, helping to roll out solutions there. And I had just moved to St. Petersburg. Well, it was actually Madeira Beach in Florida, living on the beach, working from home for VeriSign, directing, orchestrating projects, right? As I was waiting for my green card, and Google contacted me, actually the Google Maps division, and they're like, "Hey, we want to interview you for something." And I'm like, "Is it a work from home position?" As I'm looking out my window, right? As I'm looking out my window, I'm like, "Is it a work from home position?" Um, yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm already working on my green card. I'm already, here living in a beach environment. Nada, right? And that was when Google was big, and I think I used them. This is back in the era of MySpace, and I remember all the different MySpace, pages that people had with, you know, all moving anime and animated graphics and music that would just autoplay and just random garbage all over your screen. This was before Facebook came along, but it was a great and awesome, and I was already living my dream fully fulfilled. I did not realize that I would want to work for Google at that point. But yeah, it's amazing how if you step into your dream, a an even bigger dream opportunity comes available. It's awesome. So I see a couple more things have been added. I love you guys for that. So we had an XRP cape. I think you guys can see this. The 1,000 bones XRP thong, which I hope more people will vote for. I can vote for my own stuff. Madonna cone pointed bra. Oh my goodness. Can we even find that on Amazon? Oh, cone bra. Let's see. Ooh, maybe we could dress him up in straight costume. I don't understand. If we do this with him, then how do we get the notorious XRP? We got to put some thoughts into this. So we'll get off the bra page because they don't seem to be. Oh, here we go. Here's another one. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see the. Okay, so there's some cones, right? That could work. I don't know. I am not voting for that one. Nope, nope. But Anthony Jackson, good one out there. And Crypto Erie, I said you in a sentence, but welcome to the stream. Yeah, so you've been to St. Pete. I actually lived right on the beach. I love St. Pete. If I move back to Florida, I love beaches, 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 beaches. I don't understand what I'm doing in Texas. Before I took my job in Texas, I was like, is there a beach? And I was like, yeah, but only like 10 hours away, it feels like, so no beach. But I love beaches. And, when I was in California, living out in San Francisco, I lived close to a beach when I lived in St. Pete. Well, I lived in Madeira, right? So Madeira Beach, which is its own small municipality, I lived right on the beach. And when I lived in Miami, I lived right on South Beach. So living at large, people, step into your dreams. So I am in Dallas. I'll just say that I'm in Dallas, Fort Worth. Are you in the area? Something clever? Let me know. So I don't know if you guys have tuned into Crypto Erie's channel. Oh, not that way. Let's go to YouTube. But I want to send a shout out, a personal shout out to Crypto Irie. I am learning how to stream. So Crypto Irie yesterday had announced that, oh, she had passed 20,000 subscribers. This woman is beautiful and so smart. She brings so much great content to our community. All of her videos are content packed. But I just want to say a big shout out to you in person, Crypto Erie. Congratulations on passing 20,000 subscribers. This is a massive win. And, your content is so amazing. As you get higher and higher, as they say, once you pass your first million, it's so much easier to make your second million. And that is the truth. Seeing you go from 20,000 subscribers to 40,000 or even 100,000 subscribers, I know that is right around the corner for you because you create amazing content, very nice, condensed, and you always end on a high note, whether there's something good going on or, whether you're dropping some bad news. You always leave us with some fluff, some understanding about what's going on in Japan. And so those are some of my favorite parts. When I watched your video yesterday, and I'm obviously watching it hours later, but 2 o'clock in the morning, you're putting together this video for the community, which is awesome. And you're like, I passed 20,000 subscribers, and I was like, yay! And you're like, so if, and I can't remember the specific question, but you were like, if anybody, to celebrate, I am going to give away Kit Kats, and I think you offered up matcha flavored and lemon flavored and one other flavor. If people could, to the first commenters who answered a question, and so if anybody in the chat knows the names of Crypto Erie's cats, then you should go to yesterday's video and go and try and vote because the lemon Kit Kats are supposed to be off the chain, and Crypto Irie is keeping it real, helping us understand what's going on in Japan for the XRP community. So, yes, big shout out to you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Love to see you grow and excited to watch every video that you drop. Thank you. So, what else have we had added to a mankini? Oh, goodness. Anthony Jackson, I am not putting a mankini on here, but I know exactly what you're talking about, and that would look amazing. One name of four cats. Yes. Yes. So you only have to know one name. And what kind of cats do you have, Erie? They're like a unique kind of cat. So lies. Lies, lies. What are lies? Something clever. Thank you so much, Irie. I really adore you, and I to your every success, love and blessings. Um, so tonight, reminder, tonight on the Bob Moneybags channel, we will be getting together to dress up Bob Moneybags. So far, just based on what we have here, so I definitely want some ears. I definitely want a tutu, an oxygen mask. Yep, that will get some paramedics coming around him, wondering what's going on. A tiara. I'm in for the tiara, the fishnet, the XRP cape. So, ladies, XRP ladies, I need your help because we need to morph all of this stuff into something that looks good. Maybe some color coordination on this, right? When I think of Bob biking down the road in this outfit that we put together, I think of him as a rave kid who is on his way to the next rave. So let's see if maybe we can make his ride a little bit more entertaining. He can get a police escort to help him get there. I think that would be completely entertaining. So if you're looking for ideas, Burning Man outfits. If you're looking for some ideas on what we could dress him up in, Burning Man is one great, if you go and look for Burning Man outfits, you will find all the things that people can walk around in, and the variety of things that they can put together to create an amazing outfit. People invest a lot of money and time figuring out what their Burning Man outfit is going to look like. So this is one place, and we've got the steampunk style, masks here. We have stars. I'm thinking sparkles. Oh, I don't know what this is, but it looks amazing. So if you need some ideas on what we should put, like what is this? Like bring on the bull? I wish I could make that larger. this helmet thing this guy has going on here is like, I guess that's supposed to be a wolf or something, but maybe we could put some bull horns on him, remind him that, the market has to go in a different direction. And XRP is going to the moon, people. Tina Hall, so happy you could make it here. So, Bob Moneybags, as I start to close this out, if you are wondering who in the world was the person who instigated the show and the ideas in regards to what we could put you in, and don't put it in there yet, Tina, because I want to see his face when this happens. But you know, it was Tina Hall. Tina Hall was the instigator on this one. So I definitely think you should give her a shout out. If you are not following her, definitely follow her. I can't wait to see your face tonight when she drops what she thinks that you should wear because she wanted your input on it. And I thought that was so nice of her. So Anthony Jackson says, big thumbs up to SG for spearheading the fundraising effort, and a big thumbs up for Bob for doing the charity event. Both of you are awesome. Let's not leave RTB Dutchy out of that. RTB Dutchy and Bob Moneybags do these challenges. They aim for about once a month where we get to challenge Bob to do things. So if you have ideas on what you think we should challenge Bob to do, definitely reach out to RTB Dutchy. He's the one that usually spearheads it. I just offered my help and assistance on here, and I did not know it was going to go this way, but I had to think of something fun, right? No boringness. Throwing a couple XRP at something is one thing, but getting Bob to, dress like a fool is something completely different. Um, and on that note, we're coming to the end of the show. I hope you will join us again tonight at 9:15 after the XRP Zoo. We plan on starting the stream after the XRP Zoo ends, right? So if you go to that show, consider coming over and participating in the XRP community sides. Your vote matters. This isn't just me dressing up Bob Moneybags, even though I did instigate the tutu. It's us, and it's an us thing. And this challenge, this, driving XRP community involvement is something that is important to me because, the XRP ledger belongs to us, right? It is open, it's used by Ripple. So, I'm researching how we can get more involved. And I look forward, one of the reasons why I would consider, I totally didn't explain my job thing, but yeah, I think I've decided to take the job so I can increase my development efforts, working with code and potentially, I don't know. I don't know. I gave myself one more day to consider it. But yes, if I decide to take a new job, I will let you know. But highly likely, highly likely. I went to my life mentorship class yesterday, and this is what my hour of talking was all about: was should I or should I not? And we landed on I should, but, I don't always take their advice. They try and push me to do things that are good for me, and who wants to do that all the time? So before I close out, I just want to look over the challenge, look over the chat, see who has dropped things here. Tina Hall says, "Good morning, Carl." Good morning, Carl. I say, "Good morning, Carl." Crypto Irie says, "Tokenese." Tokenese. Interesting. I'm gonna have to research. I think that's the type of her cat. Nordic Ann says gives a big loving shout out to Tina Hall. Good morning, beautiful Ann. She says back. Good morning, Tina. Bubba Shipes, you look like you might be in pain and getting ready to dress up like a cow. Be safe out there, my friend. Be safe. Lot of great love in the chat. If you're not in the chat and you're listening to the stream, consider hopping into the chat because there are great people in our community. So he can sell both Bob by bobbleheads. Oh, that's a good idea. Bob Moneybag says Tina gets to recommend something for me to wear while remembering that I took her Kit Kats. Bob has left the chat. All right, so Bob has left the chat, but Tina, I guess you get to dress him in anything. Oh, that's so wonderful. I'm always willing to help you, Bob. Why worry? Dansky, so happy you could make it here. You are late, but laugh out loud. Swift had a short video that was about upcoming SIBOs, and they state that they have a pilot program with R3. Links are disabled in the stream. Can you share that on Twitter? I'd like to really check that out. Thank you so much for the heads up on that. And love the stream, says RTB. Awesome, trying to keep it real. This was definitely a much more fun focus on just what's going on in the XRP community. The most important thing, we're dressing up Bob Moneybags. And last comment I am going to read is a great one. It comes to us from the Hodl Review. Have a great day. All need to run to a meeting. Great streams. Sincerely, George. Awesome. So same's up for me. I'm a couple minutes over, but needed to wrap it in a nice bow, get to the end, not just end the stream like that. Want to say a big thank you to everybody who joined today, everybody who participated in the comments. Want to invite you to come to Bob Moneybags stream tonight at 9:15 Eastern time. It'll be fun. We'll be using this to figure out what we should put Bob Moneybags in. So with that, let me try and remember how to end my stream. I should just get this ready as soon as I'm, I'm ready. As soon as I get everything pulled together. Well, I changed accounts yesterday, changed the whole setup, so I don't have my end of stream. But do I have the starting soon? Nope, nope, it's all gone. It's all moved around. So with that, I am over and out. Love you guys. Bye.